Number 3 of the score.
A live look at Hard Rock Stadium. It's the Florida State Seminoles and the Miami Hurricanes. Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer with you. Holly Rose down on the sidelines. We check in with her now.
Guys, Coach Mike Norvell told me before the game, he is very concerned about this crowd. It is a tough place to play, and with this home crowd, he knows that this is going to be one of their biggest challenges so far of the season. Can they get an upset on the road with this crowd noise, with this environment? He says his team has to stay locked in and focused to make it happen on the road today. Guys, back to you.
Holly, thank you. This ought to be a tremendous matchup. He'll start the return inside his 5. Not a whole lot of room to operate on that return as the coverage unit was there and ready. The give out of the gun. Finds a little bit of space. He'll get 3 out to the 15.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20 yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
Quick spin on the run. Danced his way through traffic. Pick up a 4 to the 19.
I know 4 yards doesn't seem like a lot, but man, it's so nice when you can dictate to a defense. And 4 yards, back-to-back plays, now set up with a whole playbooks available. I can do whatever I want. I can be aggressive. I love when offenses stay in that 3rd down and short range.
Pinned just inside their own 20. They need to convert on 3rd and short. A quick completion to the left, looking for the 1st down.
Big guy.
Out across the 30 and out of bounds at the 33, and that's what you're looking for when you're backed up in your own territory.
And, man, that's not a surprise that they come to their go-to guy early. This is an offense that's so much fun to watch, and it's because they know who they are. They know how to get the ball to their playmakers. And on the first drive, Palmer, get your guy a touch, get him involved. You know receivers got some feelings, Jesse. I love that they're getting him lathered up and a touch early in this football game.
Yeah, he's definitely one of those guys who feels like he's open every single play. So it is a good idea to get him going early. For the defense, that's a bit of a jab in the face right there because you came into this game, you know who's going to get the ball. You know where they're throwing it. You've got to do a better job now disguising your coverages to try and limit him and take him away as much as possible.
Snagged in the middle.
There we go.
He was not going to be denied, discarding tacklers, running behind his pads, and finally down at the 40. Lining up, trying to convert this 3rd and short from the 40. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. Doesn't quite make it to the 1st down marker. He's a yard short.
And this defense has got to be jacked up, and they finally forced the 4th down, right? They've gotten a couple of 1st downs, got some things going, but I think it's decision time for this offense. And this D's got to do it one more time, right? They've got to get another play, a big 4th down stop here.
Hold on a minute. The offense still out there going for it in their own territory. On 4th down, they're taking to the air.
Oh, good defense.
And the gamble does not work out.
Shit,
This defense early in the game, you want to set the tone. You want to set your offense up as much as you can. And here in the 1st half now, giving the ball back to them on their side of the field, shutting the 4th down conversion down, sending a message to this offense.
When you think of the significance of these two programs in the history of college football, remarkable that they've only been playing since 19... Oh, he's going to try to...
Oh, got him! Oh! Fuck out of here!
That's what's so scary about this offense. They've got guys in the perimeter that can change the game in one single play, and you saw it right there. Too much speed on the perimeter to create that explosive play.
And that big gainer on the last one has them threatening from inside the 10.
Clean up, crew.
Running gets it down to the 4.
And I'm good with it. I like what the offense is doing. Be physical. I don't need to get pass happy down here on 1st and goal. Nice job believing in my running game, and maybe I stick to it for another play or two.
They've pushed it ahead to the 4. They'll try to cash in on 2nd and goal. Let's it go to the end zone.
Oh, I just fucking said to play the outside.
Touchdown, Miami. Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game.
This offense needed a big play, and that is the guy that they need to go to help create a spark on offense. Awesome job.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Just able to get out to the 18-yard line on the return before he stopped. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. Looking for a man. It's Daniels. Throws to the wide.
Oh,
Picked off.
you gonna fucking.
Way to set him up. He was looking for running room, but they get him down to the 28, and now they are set up. This offense has it with really good field position. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Fletcher. Picks up the first down. They'll get him on the ground, but he takes it all the way down to the 10. And the Canes have pushed it inside the 20. Throwing, Mensa.
Oh, fuck out of here.
Left side. That completion will take it inside the 4.
Fuck out of here.
This is threatening.
Yeah, and listen, I'm going to move this guy everywhere. He's in the slot this time, but I'm not going to let the defense understand where he's lining up so they can double team him, put him in the slot, put him out wide. Either way, find this guy early and often.
On the run, it's Fletcher. They
Clean
get
up,
him
crew.
on the ground at the 3-yard line, but this defense is taking some punches.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can pick up a first down without
Oh, good
scoring.
defense, yeah.
Down.
And this is the part of the field, man, you really got to have a plan because these windows get smaller and you're trying to fit that ball into the end zone. It's difficult to do. Quarterback, receivers, they got to be on the same page.
Now on 4th down, here comes
Good
the
kick.
field goal team. It's good. And they'll push that lead out a little further.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on.
Be
You know
aggressive?
you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
Oh, he should have left that shit, man.
Inside his own 5. They'll snap it from the 10 for the first play of this drive. Give to the single
Oh, good
back.
tackle.
They make the stop, and that will likely bring us to the end of the first quarter. We've reached the end of the quarter, and Miami is on top. They came out and jumped on them early in the first. Let's take a break and look at the first quarter stats. Big turning point as we head into the second and get this game rolling again. First play of the period will be a second down. Off the play fake. A little release to the back. He'll be guided out of bounds at the 17, and a productive play there.
Guys out of the backfield now, it's not just run the ball downhill anymore. You got to be versatile. I got to be able to trust you in the pass game, and I got to be able to throw you the football, and you can do that right there. I know you're going to catch it, and I can depend on it.
Bring in the heat. Fires to the tight end. He'll be stopped at his own 23-yard line, but he's got enough to move the chains and pick up the first down.
Well, look, that wasn't a touchdown, but that was a massive play for this offense. They needed some momentum. They needed to find a rhythm, and what better way than converting on third down. Awesome job by the
Oh, good defense. Dude, this nigga playing that
He
linebacker
stopped
position.
dead in
Good.
his tracks
got
again.
something
No
to do
running
right
room
here.
to be found. They keep trying and have had very little success.
Yeah, whatever. Yeah, my
Good
man
stuffed
makes
on
this
first down. It's 2nd and 10. Find some fresh air. Makes a pass to Marker. Finding some room. He'll work and weave his way all the way up to the 45 before going out of bounds. They have been stagnant on offense, but finally a little forward movement as they've got a 1st and 10. Fires complete on the crosser. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. When Bobby Bowden built this program, high-flying offenses, great quarterback play, innovation, and that's what they hope they'll see on display today.
And it was year after year, man. He found so many elite athletes, such good recruiting in the state of
Run
Florida.
that man if you
And when
want.
the Seminoles get those guys, man, those teams.
Hit that man if you want to. I told him. I was like,
Finally stopped and brought down at the 15.
Out routes are very much about timing. It's got to be a quick, decisive movement from the quarterback. As soon as he sticks that foot in the ground, you know he's breaking out. Throw it right now so he'll make you a play. Great pitch, great catch.
The Noles had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball methodically down the field. They're in the red zone, and they'll pass it. Fires
hit that.
to the wide out.
Oh, good defense.
Complete, a 50-50 ball won by no one that time.
We just have not seen this offense look very sharp so far in this game.
I know we ain't looking sharp. He got good defense.
Throwing it specifically, I think they need to find a better rhythm. They've got to find a way to get some completions strung together.
He confused.
Back to throw, it's Daniels.
Got him.
Rushes on him. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. Trying to pick up a 1st down. He wants to throw it again. Fires into the end zone. Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum. Got some room to run. The 40. Past the 20. Touchdown, Canes. What momentum you get when the defense comes up with a play like that.
And how about the defense coming up huge? It looked like this was going to get really, really close, and they do what they do, man. Make that one big play, Palmer. Force not only the turnover, and then take it all the way back to the house. They looked like they were about to give up points, and then all of a sudden, they get points of their own.
And that was a bad decision by the quarterback, too, David. I get it. You're trailing on the scoreboard, but you got to know you can't get it all back on one throw. He threw that into traffic. Give the defense credit. They were where they needed to be. They didn't just pick it off. They took it to the house and added insult to injury.
They'll try to put a drive together, starting from their own 12. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. And they'll bring him down after a short pickup. The Seminoles come to the line in the hurry-up.
And after that run, getting right back up to the line of scrimmage to go hurry up, defense has to be ready.
And he is snowed under, sacked at the 7. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. They want a little extra time to think over this 3rd and long as we've got a timeout. The brain trusts getting thoughts together for this big 3rd down coming up. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. Back to pass, it's Daniels. It's complete on the right side. They make the stop about 4 yards short of the 1st down. Offense trying to catch them napping. Looks as if they'll go for it on 4th down. On 4th down, they'll pass for it. He's brought down, but not before he picks up the first down and a gutsy call to keep this drive alive. And the Noles come to the line with a new set of downs.
Well, that tells you a lot about their
And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17.
Well, this offensive coordinator has to be scratching his head because he's trying to keep his quarterback protected. He's trying different things, sliding the offensive line, keeping tight ends and running backs in, chipping, going empty, and getting the ball out quickly, but it's not working. They're just losing the one-on-one battles up front, and in the second half looking forward, I don't know if they're going to be able to fix it.
This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the missed timing.
I know this offense has gone for it a couple times early in this game on 4th down, guys, but with this field position, I'd be surprised if they decided not to punt the football away here. You're just too backed up. You can't risk not getting it and just gifting your opponent great field position.
Oh, sweet feet. This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return. Gets a little bit of ground for the offense. This late in the half, here's the question. How aggressive will the play calling be? Here's Mensah to throw. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete.
This pass rush is serious, man. When you watch them on film, they do a nice job in the back end, taking away all the throws downfield. He's trying to get to his check down, but that pressure, it gets to him, and the hit forced the incomplete.
He'll take a deep shot here. Upstairs to make the catch. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. Running out of time here in the first half, they're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. He goes right back to the air. Stepping to the right. Trying to make magic on the scramble. Got enough space. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Hurricanes. They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point was good as they finished the drive. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And it was closed out by the fantastic 25-yard touchdown run. Oh, look at Mr. Hands taking the squibber inside the 30. Gets it all the way out to the 33 before he stopped. The Seminoles will kick it away first, and we'll start the second half. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Miami's offense comes out ready to go to work. Let's see if they can keep that first half momentum rolling. They'll start the third quarter with the run. Getting that push. They pick up a 4 out to the 26.
I like this guy as a running back because he can run between the tackles and he can also go outside. He can really do it all.
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. They'll give it to Brown. He'll push his way out to the 30, a pickup of 3. Ball sitting right at the 30. It'll be 3rd and short. Defense in press coverage. Darian Mensah from the gun on 3rd down. Makes a catch.
Well, in that down and distance, the quarterback's got to get rid of it so quickly, right? He knows the defense is going to be bearing down on him, so a nice job catching the gun snap and then turning and pivoting, getting it out of his hands quickly and accurately to pick up the first.
The run inside. It's Fletcher. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
And if this defense wants to get back in the football game, they've got to match the physicality of this offense. And that's a great start here in the second half. Like coming out, not letting them run the football, being the more physical and more aggressive team.
That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Man, what a spectacular play by that defensive end to come up with the tackle there.
And you see those guys get off the football so fast. Most of these guys are 250 to 275 pounds, but they get off the ball fast, low. And the offensive linemen, they have no chance to stop those guys as quick and as fast as they are.
They'll get the first down. It's spotted on the 49. And the Canes have this offense rolling. They'll run it out of the gun with Brown. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
They have been running ISOs in football since the beginning of time, right? They want to isolate that linebacker. A lot of times they're going to pull a guard. Great job by the defense seeing it, getting downhill, understanding where the ball's coming, going downhill, attacking.
Maybe some room here. Smashes through the tackle. Past the 10. Touchdown, Miami! He shed tackles right and left and housed it. A live look at Bill Snyder Family Stadium. It's the Hawaii Rainbow Warriors and the Kansas State Wildcats. Along with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. Holly Rowe is down on the sideline.
Guys, Coach Chang told me before the game, this is a great opportunity for his squad. The Big 12, known for their strong defense and their wide-open offense, he expects his guys to be upset-minded today. One play at a time, do your job, and who knows what can happen. We'll keep you posted on how things are vibing down here on the field, here in this big matchup. Back to you.
Thanks, Holly. Looking forward to see how this one goes. Kansas State ready to kick it off to get things underway. He'll bring it out. It's Barfield. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. Running inside. It's Barfield. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. It's amazing how a play by a defensive end in the backfield can really swing the momentum not only of a series but of a game sometimes.
All you're trying to do is create negative plays, to get them behind the sticks a little bit, to get those sacks, to get those tackles for losses. You see so much stunting in college football up front with the defensive line because you know once you get one of those plays, you got the offense right where you want it.
Hey, guys, this running back's not just catching checkdowns or swing routes. You can get him vertically down the field and let him go to work, especially when you get man coverage. Take advantage.
On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Makes the grab. And he converts on 3rd down as he gets it out to the 26. And the Rainbow Warriors want to crank the tempo.
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come open, getting him the football, making the first down, and they like to do this. When they make a first down, they want to go fast, they want to crank up the tempo.
Completion for the first down, and man, did he take a shot, and I think they're going to tack a little more onto that one. The offense will gladly take a fresh set of downs after the penalty. Looking downfield on 1st down. They're setting up the screen. And he never had a chance. As soon as he caught it, the defense was right there.
You know, you got to be careful as a QB throwing to your running back in man coverage. If there's a linebacker draped all over him, then that ball's not going anywhere. And you just saw it right there. Better play by the defense.
Quick completion on the out. Just listen to the little apple. You can hear it all the way to the big apple as they try to get the defense off the field. Pressure coming. Still running at the 35. Really nice job to convert that third down, and they've got it at the 33.
And that's the extra feel you get with this dude. I mean, unbelievable job dropping back to pass, but understanding third down, I can get it right now. I got a little bit of space right up the middle, pulls it down, runs it straight ahead, and goes and gets the big third down conversion.
The Rainbow Warriors are marching down the field. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Barfield. Line getting set on second down. Back to pass. Moving, keeping the eyes downfield. He'll try to do it himself. He's knocked down short game, maybe a pickup of 3. That defense rallied to the ball in a hurry.
Well, you're making a positive out of a negative. And that time, quarterback, nice job buying time. He's trying to throw the football downfield. Nothing there, so instead of throwing it away, getting the incomplete, just get what you can get and make this next down more manageable.
One of the coolest things I love about football is the strategy. Like, first drive, what are they going to line up in? What are they going to try to take advantage of? How are they going to attack us? And so far, this offense has had some success. This defense now getting in their territory. They need to figure out some answers to some of these questions.
Forced down in the pocket. Nice run there to keep things moving before they force him out of bounds.
And that's a missed opportunity by the defense, because if this quarterback is going to decide to run the ball, you have got to make him pay. You at least have to hit him and put him on the ground. I know they didn't give up a big line explosive run, but you got to get shots on this guy when you can. That time they let him get out of bounds.
Softened him up with a run, now to throw. He's got it on the run. Touchdown, Hawaii! Oh,
that's crazy.
And then strolled into the end zone for the score.
That is how you get your playmaking wide receiver in the game early. First series, they scripted this. They want to get him the football. They get him the football, and he does the rest. Gets the big touchdown on the opening drive of the game.
And the extra point was good. Fielded in the end zone, it's White. Tackled and brought down at the 16-yard line after the return. The run inside, it's Jackson. Able to pick up a couple before he's dragged down at the 19. Kansas State quick to the line.
And these RPOs always put the defense in a bind. But listen, you give up the run, they get a short little gain, no harm, no foul.
Oh, what a spectacular layout and catch. It's 1st and 10 from the 31. We've reached the end of the period, and Hawaii is on top. Let's take a look at the numbers through the first quarter. Lots of time left and ready to go back at it here in the second quarter. They've got a first down here to open the period. Wide receiver going in motion. Using his legs, it's Jackson. Slams ahead for a yard out to the 33. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down.
And that wasn't a big gain, but look at the offense. Right back on the ball, ready to call a play, ready to go fast.
Into the secondary on the right. He's at the 20. Tap. And he got away from the defense and takes it in. Touchdown, Kansas State.
Man, oh man, when you got a weapon like that, you got to find him, and you got to give him the ball in space. You have some plays on your play sheet, and some of them just say, that guy, get him the ball, let him do the rest. Dangerous weapon out of the backfield, catching the football, making the big play.
And he splits the uprights on the extra point. From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. Tackled and brought down right at the 20-yard line. Good coverage there. Hawaii has it back as they send the offense onto the field. Took the last drive in for a touchdown. They'll try to do it again on this one. To the air on first down. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. They make the stop, but a good pickup there on first down.
And I like what the offense did right there. A lot of times on first down, you're thinking run, right? Like be aggressive, come downhill, try to take advantage of the defense. It wasn't a big play, but that will slow this defense down a little bit and just remind them they have to play those screens.
Well, they're trying to run the football there, just nowhere to go. They got dominated up front at the point of attack.
They'll try to move the chains on 3rd and short from the 27. They'll try to get the first through the air. Still moving to his right.
Oh, my.
Big play.
Oh, my goodness.
Make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down.
Well, after giving up that touchdown on the opening drive, they had a little bit of a come to Jesus with their defensive coordinator on the sideline. I don't know what he said, but he, I think, just invoked the fear of...
Wait just a minute, guys. The offense looks as if they're going for it in their own end. On 4th down, they'll try to throw it.
Oh, I went for the wrong one.
At the 40, there he goes.
Good pass.
He's close to 50 and out of bounds at the 49, and a great pickup on that one. And the Rainbow Warriors have it with a 1st and 10. Wants to throw it again, and why not? Looking down the middle. It's complete. They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another 1st down. The Rainbow Warriors are in the hurry-up. Wants to throw again. Just can't pull the trigger, and the quarterback is sacked at the 41.
Well, the offense trying to stay aggressive, right? You just came up with a huge play, and right away you go back to another pass, but you got to do a better job protecting your quarterback. Can't give up a sack.
And the Rainbow Warriors with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Back to pass on 2nd down. Going to take a shot at this DB. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. Got room on the return. And it's a fumble after that huge gain. This drive will get started from the 37-yard line. Running inside. It's Jackson. Gets away from one. Finds some space. He's forced out of bounds at the 31, but that is why you keep it on the ground. You count up those explosive plays in a game, and you put a little extra star by the big runs.
Yeah, and this running back is a weapon, boy. He is so good in space. He's got shiftiness. He can make guys miss it. If this guy gets into the 2nd level, watch out. He can hit a home run.
And the defense snows him under after a very short game.
Defense came into this one knowing they were going to see some tempo. They've got to get the call from the sidelines, get it communicated, get lined up.
Here comes the heat. He sacked this defense all over him. The pocket broke down, and the quarterback had to take the sack.
Really impressed by this pass rush, Reese. Just guys winning their individual battles one-on-one up front. They're able to get to the quarterback.
Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Johnson wants to throw it. Right down the middle. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. The chains will move, and they'll have 1st and 10 from inside the red zone at the 18. They'll run it. It's Jackson. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
And it's a great play by the defensive end. The most athletic players on the field play defensive end. Yes, you heard me, Jess, Reese. Exactly what I said. Great get off. Great job getting the backfield, making the play.
He's all the way down to the 3. An electric run has him set up. It's a first down. They'll stop the clock to reset the chains. Offense up tempo. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he's in. Touchdown, Wildcats.
These close games a lot of times come down to who executes late in the ballgame. That was a late game situation. Nice execution, and now they got the lead going into the half, and they have all the momentum.
And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. So the touchdown drive goes 63 yards and close the deal with a 3-yard touchdown run. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. Inside 30 seconds to play in the half. We'll see how aggressive they are on this drive. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Looking to throw on first down. Leaping grab for a big gain.
Yeah, fucking right.
Touchdown, Hawaii. And
Yeah, right.
they had no shot at catching it.
Nice job putting a drive together. Nice job punctuating the end of the first half. There's still some time left, Palmer, but they can tie this thing up right now.
Yeah,
That's crazy.
In their offense. I like staying aggressive right here, going for 2, taking the lead into halftime, and putting a ton of pressure on the opponent.
And they tacked on the extra point. That kind of drive will boost your confidence. One play, hit the big pass, put a touchdown on the board. On the move from inside his 5. And the returner will be knocked down. This late in the half, here's the question. How aggressive will the play calling be? Johnson looking to throw. Grab behind the line. It's Jackson. And that did not work. Defense smelled that one out from the beginning. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. One more play before the teams head to the locker rooms. Back to throw, time running short in the half. The pass is incomplete, and there are 2 ticks remaining on the clock. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. Quick toss. Finding open areas. They'll be brought down at about the 18-yard line. Not enough to move the sticks. Rainbow Warriors will boot it away to start the second half. The ball bounces through the end zone, and it will be a touchback. Wildcats come out and set and ready to go. First drive of the second half, always fun to watch. You see what type of tweaks were made at the half, especially when you're locked up in a ball game like this one.
Yeah, and it's been a good game. I mean, it's been a little bit of back and forth and a feeling out process. And now once you get in the second half, who's going to get aggressive, Palmer? Who's going to take some shots, try to make some plays, and really go for it?
Yeah, it's interesting. I think as play callers right now, you learn a lot about these coaching staffs.
Got a little grass. Got enough for the first. At 20. Touchdown, Wildcats. And with that one, they jump on top here in the second half.
And to have a rushing touchdown of that type of yardage, you've got to be able to make something miss. It's one thing to get into the second level, but can you make that last defender miss? And you saw it on that play. Once he was in the clear, with his speed, he was gone.
And with the extra point, the score is now 21-14. What a display of explosive capabilities on that drive. 75 yards, 2 plays, and a touchdown. The returner will field it and try to do some business. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Hawaii ready to go back to work on offense. They'll try to answer that last score with one of their own. A chance here to tie the game with a touchdown.
Oh, I was supposed to kill him.
Friends, is a busted play. Incomplete.
Well, this defense knew coming in they were going to see some RPO and they were going to see some quick game. And nice job there taking the throw away from the quarterback.
He'll keep it on second
Oh.
down.
Oh, good fucking around, you rainbow bitch.
Right at the 33-yard line. Really good pickup there. And this set of downs gets started from the 33, 1st and 10. Keeping it on the ground.
Yep, I knew he was going to go inside. Good way to force him inside, yeah.
Pick up on the ground, and they'll mark him down at the 39.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
6-yard pickup on 1st down leaves them with 2nd and 4. This time the defense was ready, and they stop him in his tracks. And the Rainbow Warriors headed quickly to the line. He's got him. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the 1st down. They're getting to the line quickly and staying out there on 4th down. Looking for a push on 4th down. He's got it up for the 1st down, and they roll the dice and convert to keep this drive going.
A lot of times when you're in
Oh, yeah, fix them.
it's 4th and 1, you see the offense try to draw people off sides. No, sir. They said,
Oh, congratulations. Good job, my engineers.
We got 1 yard. We worked on it all week. They were successful. Nice aggressiveness early in their own territory.
Oh, got him. Don't do that.
Receiver there, it's incomplete.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window. The intended target was not open, and that's why that one fell incomplete.
2nd down, they'll go to the air.
Got him.
As he lets it go.
Lurk him.
Intercepted. Oh, what a play. Taking it.
Lurk him. Dion, it's the 30 bird.
Took it all the way back to the house. The
Peekaboo.
DB saw it. He thought, don't drop it, don't drop it. Then thought, don't get caught, don't get caught. And he didn't. The pick 6.
Hey, these guys can play offense too now. Look at this. I showed you I can be a wide receiver. Coach might split him out at wide receiver next week after making that big play. But defense, great job making the interception. And you're right, doing something with it. Don't just slide down. Don't be content. Take that thing all the way back.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. Hawaii will get things going as their offense makes its way onto the field. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse.
Yeah, and at this point in the game, I feel like offensively, you
Well,
should
we
go
was
back
on
to
this
what's
ass,
been working
too.
for you in this game. Don't be afraid to dial up plays that you've already had success with, running it and throwing it. It's okay to repeat plays down 14 at this point.
And I would also say, Palmer, kind of understanding that my defense is not playing great. So I know offensively I got to put some good possessions together here and make something happen on this side of the football.
The Rainbow Warriors with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Looking to fire. He makes the grab. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a 1st down. And the Rainbow Warriors come to the line with a fresh set of downs.
Oh.
That's reeled in. It's Brown. Made a defender
Oh,
miss.
get him.
They'll finally get him on the ground, but not before he makes it to the 30 and gets a 1st down.
And that's why, as a former quarterback, man, I love these drag routes, because if you get the right coverage and it's man-to-man and someone gets picked or can't keep up with your receiver, you just put it out nicely in front of them. They're going to make the catch, and they're going to take it a long way. Really great execution. execution. Nice job by the receiver creating separation and beautiful throw out in front of the target.
Wants to throw on first down. Unloads.
Oh!
And this will be incomplete.
Yeah.
Big hit there, forces second down.
And if this offense is going to get back in the
Okay, give me a second, yo.
the plays they have to make. Like, they have to make contested catches. They got to find a way to get some points, to create some explosive plays. Those 50-50 balls, when you get your hand on it, man, they got to start making those plays.
They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker. The Rainbow Warriors in the hurry-up. Looking to throw for it. Trying to make magic with his feet. Picks up enough to give them 1st and 10 from the 13. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to pass inside the red zone. It's complete. Oh, he just handled it poorly, and it's a fumble. Defense.
Let's go!
Great to have you with us from Milan Puskar Stadium in Morgantown. It's the Wake Forest Demon Deacons and the West Virginia Mountaineers. Along with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. Let's go down to Holly Rowe with the latest on the weather.
Guys, I caught up with Coach Rich Rodriguez before the game. He knows that there's a lot of excitement for this home game, but most importantly, the weather is clear. We were wondering how the forecast would shake out, and it is calm and beautiful. Should be an impactful game here with great weather, great opportunities, and a fast surface. Back to you.
Holly, thank you. And the Demon Deacons headed toward the ball, and we're ready for action. He'll bring it out. It's Evans. Gets it across the 20 to the 21, and not quite what he would have picked up just taking the touchback. Three tight ends in the formation on 1st and 10. Slithers into space. Got enough for the first. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36.
And, man, you don't have to be a great play caller to give that guy the football, right? Like, feature him. The offense goes through him. You got to love this running back. And he just finds a way to make those chunk plays like he just did, setting the tone. And, Palmer, sometimes the defense, they need to see you for a second so they realize how fast, how powerful, how good you are.
Yeah, and the defense said all the right things leading up to this game. We're focused on stopping the run. We want to be the more physical team. We're going to make them one-dimensional. Well, you just got to run down your throat early. Everybody has a plan until they get punched in the face. So for this defense now it's time to show up. You got to bow up now and start doing something about it.
Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. This is a designed run. Might have a chance. The 40. He's at the 30. Inside the to the house. Touchdown, Mountaineers.
And you knew his legs were a weapon, and he shows it to you right there, running it into the end zone. And this offense, man, they are a good offense, and they are in a good rhythm early in this football game. We talked about the quarterback. We talked about his speed. He can make these type of plays, and on the first first drive, Palmer, the defense didn't have any answers. They better find some.
Yeah, it's going to be hard to find them, too, just because of that athleticism and just how he can attack defenses with his arm, with his feet, the different playmakers surrounding him as well. There's a lot to get prepared for in a week when you're playing against this offense, and I just think they saw everything there on that opening drive. They're going to have to do some soul-searching on the sidelines early.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He wants to change this route. They want to run it left here. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10.
Man, not much wiggle room for the ball carrier there.
Not really sure what they can do to try to create some space.
I know. Block better. How about the offensive lineman push some guy backwards and make some holes?
Works his way into the traffic and picks up 3 to the 17.
And what a great job by the defense here. 1st down, 2nd down, 2 straight runs. They stuffed both, and that was a big key for them coming into this game. They want to set up 3rd and long situations, and now those edge rushers can pin their ears back to get after the quarterback. They can mix up and disguise their coverages on the back end, hoping to create negative plays and takeaways.
Now moving to his right, looking for anyone that's open. Intercepted. He couldn't quite get loose on that return. He'd already made the play, and they've got it at the 35.
Man, that's not the attempt you wanted to start the game. First pass of the game, interception. Man, this is where you go to the sidelines. You have a good talk with your coach. You settle down. It's not the end of the world. It's one pass, but that is not the start he had in mind today.
Here comes the Mountaineers offense to take the field and open this possession. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
A lot of times offenses will do the FIB, formation into the boundary, try to take advantage of you necessarily spreading out, sending more resources to the field, try to take advantage. Offense gave it a whirl, but the defense, they did not.
There's a crease. Running inside the 20. And he slipped through the crowd, and he'll house it. Touchdown, Mountaineers.
It's just so nice to have a signal caller who can make plays through the air and make plays with his feet like this. Runs in for the touchdown. The defense knows I have to account for him every play. That's my quarterback.
And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. Only took 2 plays to find the end zone on that drive, and gashing them on the touchdown run finished it off. He'll start the return inside his 5. He stopped right there after a short return, was looking for running room, and the coverage unit wasn't having it. The Demon Deacons offense makes its way out to start this drive. To say this has been a slow start is a bit of an understatement, and they really need to get it going here, Jesse.
That's right. The opponent, they're firing on all cylinders right out of the gate. Offensively, for this unit, they've been slow and struggling. They need an explosive play to wake themselves up.
Yeah, and it's just the first quarter, so it's not the end of the world. You've seen slow starts, but you got to continue to pick and pick and pick until you find that play or that scheme that you can use against this defense.
The play fake, Gio Lopez on the move to his left. It'll be incomplete. Tried to extend the play, but just couldn't find anybody open.
And there's not very many offensive plays that are going to be successful. If you can rush 3 guys and still get to the quarterback, it's not a good sign for this offensive line.
3rd down coming, in the Morgantown faithful making it tough on this big play. Throwing on the run. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down. Look at this, guys. The offense appears to be going for it from their own side of the field. Throwing for it on 4th, Gio Lopez. And they get to him and sack the quarterback, and they'll stop the drive on downs.
It's really early in the game right now, and if it's 4th and short, 4th and medium, maybe I see going for it, certainly. But 4th and long, that's a situation I think you got to punt and just let the game play out. Trust your defense a little bit more.
touchdowns on the board in the early going, and now right back to work. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. The Mountaineers want to pick up the tempo. On the move. Got some room, headed to the goal line. He's into the end zone. Touchdown, West Virginia.
Man, I'm a good play caller when I got a guy like this at the quarterback spot. Like, he's so adept at seeing where the space is, finding it, breaking through it. And Palmer, this isn't the first time he's made a play today.
No, you're right, David, and it's got to be frustrating for the defense because they knew with his running ability he was going to get his touches, and they knew they had to be able to slow him down from running the football, but they haven't been able to do that. When you've got speed like this guy has, and you can throw it the way he does, he just causes so many problems for you as a defensive coordinator. This guy is going to be a problem for any defense that faces him this season.
Excellent job by the kick coverage team. A pretty minimal gain on that return. First play of this drive comes from the 14-yard line. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play.
Great job of contained by this defense. And in order to do that, the end man on the line of scrimmage defensively has got to be able to set the point